Lesson 103 says we're finding perimeter, okay, nothing we haven't done before, but of complex shapes. All right, we know perimeter, right? Perimeter means distance around, let's say, a rectangle. So like fencing is going to be a measure of perimeter, or a border for something, our perimeter. Distance around. Well, for a complex shape, instead of just saying, length times 2 plus width times 2, you might get something that looks more like this, and you can't use a simple formula. Each one might be a little bit different. So we're going to start using a bit of a mixed number problem format, where I know you can solve this, right? If 8 is 6 plus x, what's x? X is 2. In the same way, on this shape, x is 2, because I know that this side is going to be the same as this put together, this and this. Okay? So a good thing to remember is on a shape, think of these two parts as, even though that you've got this extra little thing that's separating it, if I'm just measuring distance from left to right, that's going to be the same as this, isn't it? And you can just test it out, right? Try measuring our classroom, how it does change where the door comes. It goes around a corner there. Well, if you measure the length of the door, the width of the door, I should say, and the width of the rest of the classroom, add that up, it's going to be the same as the flat whiteboard side of the classroom. Even though it gets broken up by that corner, that's a truth of these shapes. And so we can find a perimeter if we know some information. The lengths of the two sides are not given here, A and B, and yet we can know what they are. Okay? We know 3 is this part. So what's this part? If you put those together, they're going to give you this whole side is 7. So if 3 plus B is 7, what's B? B is 4. How about A? What do we know before we can solve for this one? Well, the other vertical line is the 4. 4 plus A is 6. So A is 2. Let's see how we did. Looks good. So, example, find the perimeter of this figure. I'm not going to show you the answers yet. See how it's a complex figure? It's going around this corner here. That doesn't make it hard as long as we know 10 and 8. How can I use 10 and 8 to find these missing measures of M and N? M matches up with 4, and they should equal 10. Right? This plus this should be this. Think about that. Pause if you need to. 8 is the same as N plus what? Plus 2, right? So quick missing number problems. N is 6. M is 6. They're both 6. And then if it asks us what's the perimeter, how would I solve? If these are 6, how would I solve? 10 plus 2 plus my 2 6s plus 4 plus 8. Distance around total, even though it's a concave figure, no worries. So in example A, you don't know these, but you still find the perimeter. So use 3 plus I don't know is 8. use 5 plus I don't know is 12. Okay, to find these, and then add it all up. Okay, that's A, and then do B all on your own. Millimeters. Don't forget your labels.